Bow! Welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host, what the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. D. Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Tuesday to give you a late version, but a version, of course, of NXT. This is the go home show to Halloween Havoc. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly would not be me. Now, if you want to do anything for me other than watching the show, I thank you so much. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Or not this one. This is okay. This is okay for me. But if you want to do anything for me, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like it, take it back. If you don't like it, take it back. But if you do like it, do it. Do it for me. Do it for you. Do it for the channel and whatnot. Do it for the show that you're watching. If you want to do anything else for me, go ahead and hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 1,000 subscriptions. On the road to monetization. If you want to do anything else for me other than those three things, go ahead and hit the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week. Oh, whatnot. You will have a show tomorrow, of course, about the Halloween Havoc. Me thinking that the tag belts were going to be on Halloween Havoc, I was completely lost because they kept saying next week. But those will be actually next week on NXT. Both of the tag belts will be defended on next week's show. They will not be defended on Halloween Havoc. That was kind of sucky. But it is what it is. Let's talk about it. It was an okay show. A okay go-home show. When I tell you, it was a gang of people that were on either SmackDown or Raw on the show. It really kind of made it to a point where NXT is kind of on the same par as those two, which I truly beg to differ that they're not. But what can I say? First and foremost, we got Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez. This was a very great show match. I enjoyed it times 12. Probably the match of the night. When I tell you, I truly enjoy Roxanne Perez. I enjoyed her when she had the match at Heatwave against Cora Jade. Cora Jade is another person that I am truly feeling times 12. The super face versus the super heel of NXT, other than Mandy Rose. So we got the match. Rhea is one of these monsters when it comes to wrestling. She did a great job holding her own. Roxanne Perez did a great job holding her own when it came to the aerial defenses. But of course, not only did she come, but Judgment Day came as well. So of course you're going to have some type of shenanigans. And of course Dominic is the one to do the dirty tactics to distract Roxanne Perez for her to win with a Riptide, of course, Rhea Ripley, and win the match. After that, we got a backstage promo with the Good Brothers and Cameron Grimes, and they was like, well, we're here because you going to pay us, and Cameron Grimes come out with a boatload of hundreds. Said, I got the money, here it is, of course, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what made them even, a dollar makes them holler, so that's what they did. Then, of course, they are there to, of course, help Cameron Grimes face Schism. So we did get a Grayson Waller promo. The Grayson Waller promo was just talking about all of these crazy stuff that was going on throughout him trying to take out the eyes of Apollo Crews. And he said that he is the only person that has beat Apollo Crews, and he's the only person that should beat him at Halloween Havoc. But I will say this was a very heavy, very heavy Chucky storyline when it came to them just showing Chucky, and he gets on the TV and he says that the match is going to be a spin the wheel, make a deal match at Halloween Havoc. He just wanted to let them know that, scaring the crap out of Grayson Waller. After that, Tony D'Angelo comes out with Stax, and of course, Stax was supposed to wrestle somebody of Tony D'Angelo's choosing, and that person was Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a very decent match. Stax got a lot of offense in, but with two Kinsashas, I guarantee he wasn't going to win. But he did get the respect of the Dunn of NXT, and then they're back. I guess they're back friends. So after that, we get Nathan Frazier and Axiom, and they are talking about their three matches that they did have are going to be instant classics. All three of them are really good. And in comes Von Wagner and Mr. Stone, and they're just talking about that, they're going to beat everybody in the ladder match that's going to be on Saturday. After that, we got Alba Fire versus Sonya Deville. I kind of knew how this was going to happen. I kind of knew that the 2/3 of Toxic Attraction was going to find some type of way to get into the match. And they were in the ring most of the time, but nobody touched Alba or Elba. And what happened was she did attack and knock both of the Toxic Attractions out. Sonya Bigfoot's one of them for Elba to roll up and win against Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville and Toxic Attraction goes in and starts attacking her, getting the bat, and out comes, of course, Mandy Rose. And we finally find out what happened in the car. She was kidnapped by Alba Fire, and she says that now, since I have broken free of wherever she was, I'm going to win, and you're going to, of course, put respect on my name. She does try to get back in the ring, but she does get Alba gets her bat and knocks everybody out. Mandy attempts to try to hit her with her belt, but that doesn't happen, and she looks at the belt. She drops and rolls out of the ring because of that bat, and Elba looks at the title and looking and holding it up, and eventually give it, throwing it back on the ground because it's not her belt or whatnot. So after that, we got Wes Lee and what, I cannot pronounce his name. Is it Mensa? Yeah, I think it's Mensa. And they were just talking about, that Mensa was a former UK tag champion, and Wes Lee is a former NXT champion. And they were just talking about that they are going to, of course, knock out Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. But before they could even get to the ring, they start attacking them in the locker room itself. It bleeds on into the ring where we do finally get the match itself. Not a lot of aerial stuff, thank goodness, because I want to see a lot of this stuff on Saturday, not today. But Carmelo and Trick did get the win, with Carmelo doing a really crazy leg drop off the top rope onto Wes Lee for him to win the match. We do get Von Wagner coming out to attack everybody, and we get Nathan Frazier to get on the top rope to do a splash, eliminating everybody as well. That was pretty much everybody that was in the, I'm guessing, yeah, because it's 5 people in the ladder match. You have Von Wagner, Wes Lee, Carmelo Hayes, Nathan Frazier, and is it Ora Mensa? So yes, 5 people. So you will find out who I will choose. Whatnot. So after that, we get a Braun Breaker promo where he was talking about Ilya Dragunov, giving him that crazy special with the headbutt. I think it's called the Lund Dart or something, the something dart, and him giving, of course, Braun giving Uliov a spear. And he's like, if you want another one, I can bring you another one, but we're trying to stay cordial because we have a match, we have a show coming up with Kevin Owens, and I respect Kevin Owens times 12. We will find out what happens. That will be the main event of NXT. After that, we get Veer Mahan. I'm guessing he is now on. I'm guessing he's on NXT permanently. That's a good thing. His brother Sanjay, or Sanjay, he did whisper something into his ear, making him understand something, and they walked off. Now, the young lady asks, "What did you whisper in his ear?" And Veer Mahan was like, "No, I'm not going to tell you." And in comes Sanjay, and he says he is ready for this. So they both walk off. I'm guessing they do want those titles. They want the titles as well. After that, we get Zoe Stark and Nakia Lyons versus Chase and Carter. This is the contract signing. And, they're just like, we're ready for y'all. We will see y'all next week. Which was weird because I thought they were going to be on Halloween Havoc. But I digress. After that, we get Julius and Damon Kemp. Their promo, they do have an ambulance match. If Julius wins, they get another match between Brutus and Kemp. Now, if Kemp wins, Brutus is no longer on NXT. Wow. But anyway, I digress. So they are, they're just, talking about, what's going to happen. This is not a regular match. Kip is literally saying that you're jealous of me. And Julius is saying that, dude, you only been here for 5 months. You've been riding our coattails for the longest. I'm sick and tired of it. And I truly want to get this over with so Brutus can get his hands on you as well. So it's going to be a very interesting match. I can't wait to see this match. This is probably going to be a 25-minute match. It just looks that good. After that, we get Chase University and the history. No, we don't get that. We get the host of Halloween Havoc, which is Shotzi. Out comes Zion Quinn, and he wants to be the co-host with Shotzi. But out comes Quincy Elliott, who wants to be the co-host as well. So Shotzi says, since y'all have a match, this match will determine who will be the co-host for Halloween Havoc. Of course, Quincy Elliott wins. Zion tries to go to the outside to get something, but Walker is there and stops everything from happening. Hank Walker. And Zion gets back into the ring where he puts where Quincy puts the Diva Bomb onto Zion for him to win and be the co-host next to Shotzi. After that, we get Chase University and just a video package of the history of Halloween Havoc. A little small dive on it. And the young man was talking, and out comes Chucky again, saying, he's like, I'm going to beat you up, doll. And the doll was like, I'm going to do this, that, lots of blurring. And the little girl like, what the? And she cusses as well. It's really funny. I'm like, why is it so many blurs on these shows? Like, when the crowd goes, holy shit, it is, and they start blurring it out, not only on NXT, but on all of their brands. I understand on Fox, because Fox can't say shit, because it's a network television show, but on USA and NXT and Raw, they should be able to say, holy shit, or you piece of shit, because shit is very, well known now. So I'm kind of lost behind that. The AEW, they do it better. They have been doing it better now since we don't get all the you pieces of shit all the time now. They kind of slow down. So they say they give it time to work, and it's weird that we got to blow out every single time we get a great moment. Hopefully, and it's even on Peacock. Like when they're having matches, we get the blurs on. Holy shit! Like I'm lost behind that. Can we fix that, Triple H? Go Steelers. Anyway, after that we get the Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade match. This was not a long match, and Cora Jade did get into the mind of course, Raquel Rodriguez, allowing her to hit her a couple of times with the kendo stick for Cora to win the match by disqualification. She rolls out, not seeing Roxanne Perez to attack her, throw her back into the ring. They get the kendo stick, and she attempts to beat the crap out of her, but she rolls out on the other side. This is going to be a great match. I can't wait to see. This is going to be a weapons everywhere match, so I can't wait to see this match as well. After that, we get a backstage video montage of all of the NXT talent, and we get Jax and Bridge. They're doing a drinking contest of what craziness is going to happen at the KO show. Every time something crazy happens, they will take a drink or whatnot. After that, we do get the KO show, and when I tell you that Ilya Dragunov is like really, like he poured his heart out into this promo, and of course Kevin Owens is just crapping on JD McDonough and saying that he is so creepy. His mom doesn't even want him to win this title. Now the KO is literally saying that JD is playing very strategic. He wants, of course, Ilya and Braun to literally destroy each other, and JD will pick up the pieces, and that's very smart, very strategic of him. Now, Dragunov says that I wasn't going for you. I was going for JD with that head spear move, but you were in the way, and it looks like when I did that, I seen the chink in the armor. I seen that you are a human, and I can beat you. He said once again he should have been the person at Worlds Collide. He should not have ever lost his title due to injury, but he did. And now he wants his title back. And it was very passionate. I really enjoyed Dragunov, what he did, what he said. Very smart move. But he also, now Braun gets in and says, bro, I understand what you're saying. I hate that you lost your title, but too bad. It is what it is. I am the champion. If you want a friend, buy a dog. That sounded like some Kevin Samuels stuff. But he said, if you want a friend, buy a dog. And he says, and Dragunov gets back on there and says, you cannot maintain a title when it comes to a triple threat. He says that numerous times. A lot of people keep saying that he cannot maintain a title due to the fact that he loses in triple threats. That's his kryptonite. So now so now Dragunov's like, look, I just want to fight, so let's fight. So Kevin Owens is like, you know what, let me get out of the way and whatnot. So he leaves the ring, and they start fighting each other. We get security. Security comes in. They destroy security, throw security out, and Dragunov does that nice special where he creams Braun, knocking him completely out. He also gets JD McDonough, knocks him out, and he grabs the NXT title, and out comes, which is crazy to me, but Austin Theory comes out of nowhere and he shows that he has the Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm lost behind this. I can't be mad if he cashes it on NXT and not on the Tribal Chief. Be very smart to do that and stay over there. He's a really good wrestler, but it's just not his time when it comes to him to cash it in and just to lose it to Roman Reigns and whatnot. So I do like the story and where it's going. You will, of course, get my prediction tomorrow. Not Thursday, tomorrow. But I love y'all so much. That was the ending of the show. It did fade to black after that. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you are sending your love, your thoughts, your prayers, your positive and healing energy to Adam Hangman Page. I did do a video not too long ago. Y'all can look at that as well. Once again, the best is yet to come. And until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.